Just a quick thing here. Do you think that mainstream media is here to inform us of the truth?
Well, I personally don't believe in mainstream media. If you
Very
look at
good.
my Twitter post,
Very
I
good.
absolutely don't buy their propaganda.
And when
Absolutely
and
not.
when we talk about mainstream media, we're talking about Google search results also, because Google will feed you what they want to feed you. So you Googled flat Earth and you came across the information from the Flat Earth Society, right? When you Google flat Earth, you get images like this. No
Right.
flat earther believes this. No flat earther believes that we're a disc, that we're a disc floating in space. No flat earther believes that, hey, we're the only flat planet and all the other planets are round. No flat earther believes that the earth is rising to cause gravity. But this is what the Flat Earth Society will tell you. If flat earth was what the Flat Earth Society is, flat earthers would be crazy and insane. Okay. But that's not what flat earth is. That is a gatekeeping site to make you believe a bunch of nonsense.
So you think the pictures of the Earth that we saw, I think 1969, I forgot the mission that was carried out, before any alteration software came in existence where you can Photoshop and do that, you think all of that was just a baloney?
So you want to talk about the images and before Photoshop. That's because you believe that we're at the peak of civilization and technology, when the truth is we are literally in the middle of the movie Idiocracy. But these are all from NASA. Which one do you like? Because if one of them is fake, or 9 of them, or 8 of them are fake, they're all fake. Okay. And these are all from NASA. Which one do you like the best? This is NASA's #1 photo of Earth. Okay. In 2012, it was taken. Okay. Here's the United States. You got Baja, Mexico, Florida, right? Here's the United States. What's the problem with this picture? Do you see a problem with this picture? This is from NASA. Okay. You don't see a problem. Here's the Mercator map. Okay. So it's the globe splayed out flat, right? Not only did they just cut it out, they used the same friggin' colors from this map. Okay. Now here's the problem. This is what they're showing us. When we're looking at this photo from this far away, this is like 1,000,000 miles away. Okay. You're looking at half of the globe. That means that all of this other land is on the other side of this globe. Okay.
That is why it's a globe.
How does all of this other land fit on the other side of this globe when the United States is taking up half of this side? Is the United States? Look, here's the thing. This is where your mind short circuits. It doesn't make sense. This right here proves this is not a photo, that it's a painting. Okay, it proves it, right? But your mind is like, no, it can't. It can't be. It can't be, right?
Well, you understand the Earth is huge. The Earth is big.
It doesn't matter. Look at this. This is a photo. You want to say that photos are proof. That photo. How is the rest of this land on the other side of this ball? Right. So
because you are fixated on this specific picture. That's what I'm saying. You showed me 9 pictures, out of which you picked one picture, and you are making a case on that one picture that why United States of America takes so much space.
She said I was fixated on that picture of the United States. Well, we got another picture from NASA, which shows the other side of the Earth. And it's just this. So all of this now should be on the other side. If you can't see the deception here, I can't help you. Okay. I've shown you both sides of the Earth. They don't match up with the other side of the Earth. They're paintings. That's it. Okay. They're paintings.
Listen, I understand that is your belief.
So wait. So where's the rest of this land? On the other side? Because when I showed you this on the other side, you said all of this was on the other side. Where's Russia? Where's Russia?
Russia is on this side of the Earth.
It's on the other side, but I showed you the other side of the Earth, and you said no. I'm fixated on that one side, right? I'm fixated on that one picture.
There can be a lot of Photoshop pictures put up by flat earther believers as well. That's my counter to that.
No. We don't have any photos of Earth. We don't have any photos of Earth. You have ones given to you by liars that you call NASA. Here's the other side again, right? All of this should be on the other side. But when I showed you, it's not. You just say that we have fake pictures of Earth. We don't have any pictures of Earth. You can't take a picture of the flat Earth.
But you do believe the Earth is flat.
Because it's testably, measurably, scientifically, provably flat without looking up into the sky or trusting pictures from
But
NASA.
you just said you don't believe in science.
No. I hold science's feet to the fire. I don't believe in pseudoscience. I believe you use pseudoscience, which you've only been using here, okay? But you haven't stated any actual science. We can go out and measure the curvature of the tires on your car, but nobody can measure the curvature of Earth. I showed you pictures showing that there is no curvature, photos that you can verify yourself. Okay. And there's tons of these. We have videos and photos. There's a whole section on the app about flat Earth tests. We went out and did all the tests for you. You can look at it, verify it yourself, and go out and do it yourself if you want. But we show that there's no curvature. There's no curvature based on the radius that they tell us. This is the blue marble, a different image of the Earth. And all these clouds are photoshopped. Okay. So, Robert Simmons, the NASA.
Why do you think these clouds are photoshopped?
Because it's made in Photoshop. It's made in Photoshop.
How do you know?
Because the guy that made it, that works at NASA, his name is Robert Simmons, admitted that he was just fed data and he made it to look like what people would want it to look like. The guy from NASA outright admits that he made it in Photoshop. And what he also said, I use Command Z a lot. Okay. And so he made it in Photoshop. So you got the guy that made it admitting that it's that's it. And you still want to defend it. Which one of these do you like?
Well, as you said, there are plenty of pictures to look at, right? We have millions and millions of pictures, and the point comes back to
we have millions and millions of pictures. NASA doesn't have millions and millions of pictures. NASA has like 2 pictures. Okay. That they want to.
What about the pictures that we see on live from the space when they are outside on the space, where you can see the proper sphere picture of the globe Earth?
Yes.
Right? We call it globe. Go ahead, explain me that.
Well,
so you're saying that our eyes are playing tricks on that?
No, they're playing tricks with green screens on you. That's what they're doing. So
you're trying to debunk the whole science here. You don't get me wrong, but this is the same way. Like, what? You're going against the science based on, once again, there is no proof. As I said, yes, you talked about the NASA, the NASA guy who did that, which
so
I would
hold
love
on.
to look into it.
NASA gets $71 million every single day. Okay. And they show you stuff like this. Is this real? Is this real? Is this really what the globe looks like from the cupola? And I'm in the cupola?
I would say so, yes.
Yeah, well, it's not. I photoshopped it. I didn't Photoshop it. I just put a green screen, and here I am. This is not real. This is not real, but you believe it because you're seeing it, okay? Take away the cupola, okay? This is not real. To say that, that we believe that all cultures believed it, absolutely not. All cultures before us were flat Earth cultures. If the Earth is curved, there is required to be a limit of your vision due to curvature, right? Here's a curvature. Right. My mouth is behind this curvature. You can't see it. You can zoom in, makes no difference because there's a physical curve. And they say the Earth is so big you can't see, but they want you to believe you can see boats go over the horizon, right? They want their cake and eat it too. According to Earth Curve Calculator, at 3 miles, there's a 6-foot drop. We can see these mountains. Explain that. The tops of the mountain should be 40 miles below a physical curve. You can't explain it. And when you can't explain it, what our minds have been trained to do, this is verified, and you can go verify this yourself, 700 miles plus. That means that there's 40 miles of curvature missing. The tops of these mountains should be 40 miles below a physical curve, but we can see them. Mainstream science will ignore this. They will not address this because they can't, because there's only 2 conclusions. One, the Earth is thousands of times bigger than they tell us it is. That's a problem. Or it's flat. I'm going to walk you through this. So here you're on an airplane and you're looking for, it's nighttime. You're about to take off and you're looking at some stars in the sky through the front window. You're the pilot. You're looking at some stars. Okay. You with me? And so the stars are right in front of you. They're not above you. They're right in front of you. But if the plane flies over the curve of the Earth, now those stars are not in front of them. They're above them, right? Because you're going over the curve. You with me? So here is a time lapse going north to south from Berlin to South America. And during the whole time lapse, these stars don't go up. Matter of fact, they go down a little bit. These stars should process over 40 degrees up. Now, according to Google Earth, this flight simulated on Google Earth will show the stars going up. Show them going up. But there's none of that motion. Now, the globe trolls come out and go, that's because it's the spin of the Earth that's negating them. Well, that wouldn't be true because the Earth is spinning twice as fast as the airplane, so there would be some. But what it also would mean, in the opposite direction, they should now move twice as fast if they're being negated. And the pilots have filmed it in both directions, and never, ever do the stars process like they would be required to if we're diving over a ball. These stars in front of me, these stars right here, if my fingers are stars, right? They would require to be over my head as I go over the ball, but they never do. They never do this. A computer simulation shows you what they should do. Reality shows you something else. Here's your claim. All my senses feel like I'm not moving because I'm too small. The Earth is too big. All my senses feel like I'm not moving. All my senses tell me that all the lights in the sky are moving. Therefore, but I have to believe that that I'm moving and they're all stationary. Flat Earthers go out. We see the stars move. Yes, the stars are moving. The sky is moving. Right? We're in this beehive, crazy, insane solar system. Right? We're in this crazy solar system moving in 4 different directions at once, all the stars, all the planets, but somehow every year all the stars put themselves in the exact same position. Go out tonight, take a picture of the stars, put a note in your calendar to do the same thing, same time, same night next year, and every single star will be in the same exact position. But meanwhile, we traveled 4.5 billion miles while all the other stars are moving in their own directions, while the galaxy is spinning. But somehow all of the stars reset. We'll have planetary alignments where gravity is pulling on each other, but nothing gets pulled out of whack. The sun is holding on to Venus, Mercury, and Mars, and Jupiter, and Pluto, and holds on to all of them, but it ignores all of the moons because the gravity from those closer planets are holding the moons. When the moon comes around the Earth towards the sun, how come it doesn't speed up? How come the sun doesn't pull it away? When it pulls away from the sun, how come it doesn't slow down? Right? These are all just, well, it's too close. The sun's gravity is negated because the moon, 250,000 miles away from the Earth, has control of the moon. It's ridiculous. Pseudoscience. It's made up stories for adults.